What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Sunday. Off to a wild start for me. Got this news, trying to make a video, was literally about to make it, and of course, Herschel runs away. So this one's going to be about an hour or so behind. I do apologize for that, but I hope you're all having yourselves a great weekend. Enjoying a little bit of Eagles news coming your way. I know this is not the safety you wanted, but let's talk about it. Appreciate you taking the time, hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing, all the stuff you're doing to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough. But Eagles get themselves a new safety. Caden Sterns is signed with the Eagles. Shaq Quarterman released. So we talked about this last night. I don't think Shaq Quarterman is going to be making this roster, but definitely not now. So he has been let go. And look, Caden Sterns has got an injury history. So we talked about him last week, if you remember, some safety names thrown out there. But look, this is a guy that was with Vic Fangio in his rookie year. So let's talk about him. Last year, missed all of the season, got hurt in week one, torn patellar tendon. And the year before that, only played a few games. So he's got an injury history, had some injuries at Texas his final couple of years. He's been in the NFL for a few, but got some injury history. So see a lot of people are new starting safety, this, that. Let's bump the brakes a little bit. He's still a little banged up, so we're going to get him ramped up a little bit, and then we shall see what he has. But let's take a gander at old Caden Sterns here. And you can see the last time he played was in 2022. So again, he missed last year after he played the first game, got hurt right away. So let's go with the stats. He's 6'1", 207, 24 years old. This will be his fourth year. And as I mentioned, out of Texas, he was a fifth-round pick back in 2021. In that year, he played 5 games, started 3, had 21 tackles, 4 passes deflected, 2 interceptions, and only gave up a 29.4 completion percentage. So pretty damn good. I think it was 5 receptions on like 17 targets. So that's great to see. A coverage safety. This is somebody that plays with some physicality. We talked about Vic Fangio being familiar with this kid, and this is somebody that I think, obviously, with the familiarity, that's going to help you. But I think he does have talent. I mean, you could say this about any player. Obviously, you want to stay healthy. But when you've got an injury history like he does, it is a little more concerning. So you've brought him in, obviously, because of Sidney Brown being banged up. We've got some guys that, are obviously a little banged up. But this is a guy, he can blitz. He can play that deep work. He's a versatile safety. This is what you need in this, system. But not exactly like the greatest, he's not somebody that's going to be playing nickel corner. He's not somebody that has great route recognition, anything like that. He's a little all over the place. I think he needs a little bit of coaching up still young, 24 years old. So you see his 22 stats. So let's take a look at what he's been able to do in his career here. 21 total games, only 5 starts in those 3 years. Again, that injury history, little concerning here. But 49 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 2 QB hits, 9 passes deflected, 4 interceptions, and a 56.4 completion percentage allowed. So, look, he's got the talent. It's a why not kind of thing. And, with that injury, he was waived by the Broncos. He was the number one priority was the Panthers. They got him. He apparently failed his physical then, so they released him. But the Eagles know what his injury history is. When he was waived by the Broncos, he passed their physical. So, I don't know. Hopefully he can get healthy. We can see what he's got. But let's take a look. I've added him now to the depth chart. And, you have any questions, any thoughts on him, feel free to get him in down below. But, I've got him placed behind Maddox and Bradbury. Just, with his injury, we'll see when he gets up to speed here. But moved some things around, took out Shaq Quarterman there, but you can see the updated depth chart as of now with Caden Sterns. So maybe he could beat out Maddox or Bradbury, take one of their jobs. But as I mentioned yesterday, Bradbury did okay at safety. I didn't think he was horrible. I think for somebody learning the position, he's doing all right. But with guys that can actually play safety, with young corners, I have his stock going down just because of this influx of young players. But hey, if he can prove he can play safety, show out, against a guy like Sterns, well, then maybe he'll get the job. But got some competition here. That's what we've been asking for. I know it's not Justin Simmons, but hey, we still got 26 days away until game 1. So we'll see what the Eagles decide to do. We'll see how Sterns gets up to speed, gets healthy. But that's all I've got for you. Again, you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Any further thoughts? Maybe you watched them at Texas, Broncos fan, Panthers. You saw them for a couple days, whatever it is. Love to hear from you. But that's all I've got. If you need anything, not even about the birds, about life, whatever it is, always here for you guys as you are for me. But have yourselves a great Sunday. Great rest of your weekend. And until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!